Hey YouTube, this here is a small review of the IBM ThinkPad T30. So let's start here at the back. A lot of people think that this right here is a mouse port. This is not a mouse port because it has a small S out, S video out for like external monitors and stuff like that. For like projectors, because projectors don't have sound. So if it was up to me, I would designate this for a projector. I've heard that S-Video doesn't give you the highest quality video, but hey, if it's video, it's video. So that is not for a mouse, that is for S-Video. This is your charging port. It is not grounded. So when you hook it up to an amp, you can sometimes hear static. So you'll have to max the sound on the laptop and turn down the amp in order to get rid of the static. These 4 holes right here, those are their outlet for your heatsink on the motherboard itself. That's so air comes out there. Just a small amount. Not a whole lot. Gotta be sure to clean that out every now and then to keep it from overheating. These USBs here, I do not think that they are high speed. They are 2.0. These are the only USBs on the computer. This here is your Ethernet or network port here, and it has 2 lights, green and orange. This here is your landline or dial-up cable here, or your telephone wire. Pretty simple stuff. This here is your VGA out for computer monitor. And okay, so this here is your printer. This here is for your printer. I know it is for the printer because the icon has a small, like what looks like a page going, yeah, so printer. It's for those old printer ports. I actually have a cord that works for this, believe it or not. This right here is not a secondary VGA. It is not a female VGA. Sorry, it's not a male VGA. This is not a male VGA. This here is another network cable, so you can link all the computers up to, I don't know, maybe a server or something like that, so it can be managed better, you know, for commercial business or whatever. Moving on to the next side. Here, this right here is an infrared light. That is infrared. My eyes cannot pick up the light that is being emitted from this small port right here. It's covered with what looks like a black piece of plastic. I don't know if it's a lens, but it is obviously infrared because the camera is picking up, but when I look closely I can only see red. So that's infrared. Also, the CD drive, it's a DVD burner. Yeah, it burns CDs. Okay, so this is your drive here. It's pretty sleek and slender. You got your lens there. Your, what do you call it? Okay, so you guys get the idea. It slides out just like that on your right side. Okay, and it's pretty easy to slip back in. So away from the infrared light, in order to take out the drive, you push this clip here to the side. You guys see that clip? Push it to your left side. What that does is, I believe it disconnects some of the cables and wires inside of the drive, and this here pulls out about a good inch. This right here pulls out about an inch, and all the rest you pull out the drive. Pull the drive from the actual computer. Moving on to the front, these here are your screen clips, obviously. One thing I like about IBM speakers, or this specific model of speakers, is that they are very loud. And because they are angled at such a position like this, they can be very they can handle quite a good bit of bass because it has a good enclosure to it. This here is your sound card. Now I used to think that this screw here was to take out the sound card. The sound card just slides out. So I unscrewed this screw here and I pulled out this piece of plastic and turned out it was a hard drive. So this piece of plastic here just covers your ports for your sound card, and your sound card is more so embedded into the computer. Now I've seen people with T30s, the memory sticks are underneath of your mouse pad, somewhere around here. But actually, I have taken off this small cover here, and I found memory sticks. There's only one memory stick in this computer currently. These here are your PCI slots. The reason why I say plural is because there are two clips here that are apparently for removing the PCI slots. The PCI slots are fairly small, and there was a PCI door here to protect the slots. However, that was damaged and it was lost. This here is your fan, your cooling system here. It is recommended that you blow out your heat sink in your fan system to keep everything blowing cool every single, I don't know, maybe 6 months, however often you feel you need to do it, especially when you're in a dusty area. So here we are, Macaroni, and yeah, so moving on to the bottom, I had widened these holes here with a small screwdriver so that I could let more air into the heatsink. I'm not sure it helped, but so this here is your dock. Yeah, here's the dock for it. You can plug in for programming and all that. So these are the exterior ports for the dock. So these here are your pads to keep it up off the ground so you can get air. And I believe this computer was made in 2002. It's manufactured in the year 2002. Some of the specs you can take a close up at. All that good stuff. Okay, enough of my info. The battery. Now, the battery is very tiny. I'll just take it out later. And so, the battery, I believe it's like a 6-cell battery, something like that. This here is probably a stock battery. Most likely a stock battery. It's not a high capacity battery, even though it looks huge. So in order to take out the battery, you just slip the clip there, and your battery pops out from this port here. Now, this little looks like a leather sack here. What is it for? Well, it turns out that this little sack here is a shock absorber for your hard drive. And apparently, when you set your laptop down on a hard surface, even if you just tap it just a little bit while you're, accessing documents or even using your hard drive at all for that matter, you can very easily shock your hard drive. Right now, some of the files on this computer are damaged. So if you want a solid state hard drive, you can spend $1,000 for a 1 terabyte hard drive, but that's more than the computer, so I don't see it as worth it. Might as well just buy a whole new computer while you're at it. So this here is your shock absorber. And yeah, memory sticks here. Okay, so into some more of the features I have here. It has this IBM mouse, whatever you call it there. It works good, I guess. So the ThinkPad button, it'll tell you everything you need to know about the computer. This here is your sound up, or sorry, sound down, sound up, mute button. You have your status board here, basically like your dashboard, I guess. That there is for your processor. This here is for your num lock. This here is for your caps lock. This here is for your, I guess, internet connection, maybe. So this here is your power button. It also has another dash here. Another thing I like about it, if the computer is sleeping, the sleep light will light up. If it's charging, this light right here, it will turn to orange or red. That's when it's charging. When it's full and ready to use, it turns green. Or when it's in use, it's green. The same thing for this side here on the exterior. So that's pretty cool. Some other nicks and tricks about this laptop is that it has some sort of a lip here, so that nothing can basically interfere with how the laptop closes. When it's closed, nothing can get in and damage the screen. The battery life currently is about, well, it depends. If you're watching YouTube movies and videos in high performance, this high performance icon down here, let me see if I can access it right quick. See right there. 51 minutes, 70% remaining, and it's in high performance. You can put it in balance. Balance, I guess it works, but I mostly use power saver or high performance. Power saver, it does increase battery life, but high performance, it kills your battery. But you will actually be able to use your computer. So you can adjust that to however you like. This laptop does not have a webcam, but there is a small, looks like a webcam right here. And this right here is not a webcam. A lot of people think it's a webcam, but a cool trick I learned is that it's a light. It's pretty bright. It actually lets you see, you can read with the light, you can actually type with the light. It's very useful to me. I really do give IBM credit for installing that little gadget there. Other than that, we purchased this computer with Windows XP on it. It is not compatible with Windows 7 because of the processor and the sound card and the video card and all that. So we had installed Windows Vista on it, and it works. It slugs along. It does slug along because it overheats a lot, and it shuts down on itself because it overheats. So this computer is not wireless. It does not have built-in wireless. I know you can get wireless PCI cards and external additional USBs. I might just do that. Get a wireless card, a mobile or express card, and a USB PCI card. Shouldn't be that expensive. This computer has an Intel Pentium 4 processor, I believe, and it came with Windows XP. So that is just about it for the IBM ThinkPad T30, and hopefully I will be able to post another video soon enough. Okay guys, so keep on hoping.